All right. Hi and welcome back. Today's video is beauty products that have disappointed me. I'm not going to be mean, I promise. These are just items that have not worked for me or that I am slightly disappointed in. We all have those things that just don't work for us, and most of these, actually all of them, I have tried numerous times, so it's not like first impressions don't work for me, just things that I'm disappointed in. One of the first things is this Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. I had originally got this in a Influenster box, and I loved the formula. It gave like the coverage that I wanted. It made my skin look really nice, but the color was like too dark. So I went into Sephora and I got a bunch of samples of this foundation, and every single one, whether it be warm or cool or what their neutral is, just pulled really yellow on me. So because of the colors being basically yellow on my skin, the Mercier foundation was super disappointing for me. Next item that's disappointing to me is MAC's Paint Pot in the shade Rubenesque. This looks like it would be gorgeous. I looked up swatches. I looked up swatches for a long time. And so I ordered it online, and whenever I got it, I was like, oh, it's pretty, but there's like no pigment to it. It doesn't make sense to me. I was hoping it would be a little bit bolder, you know, true to what it looks like in the pot, but it's just not that great of a product, and I think it's just the color. I've tried using this as an eye base, and it just doesn't really do a whole lot. It's creamier than the Painterly, and so it doesn't like really serve a purpose as setting my eyeshadow. And then I tried using it as a like underneath a blush, and it just didn't, it like pulled up on my foundation, and so I'm gonna wind up just backing to MAC the whole thing. I'm not even gonna finish it. So the color payoff on Rubenesque is why it's disappointing to me. Painterly is my favorite paint pot. I use it as my eye base, and I love that one. So I was really hoping that Rubenesque would be the same standard, like the same quality as Painterly, but it's just not. So I don't suggest Rubenesque. Like any of the other paint pots, like Soft Ochre, if you have more yellow in your skin, Painterly is freaking amazing. I think I had one more, but I don't remember. But I like the paint pots, just not Rubenesque. Urban Decay's Tornado 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Tornado. It's like a deepened purple. And I love the Urban Decay eye pencils. They're some of my favorites. I typically use them in my waterline because most of them last really well on my waterline. But this one, it flakes. And as soon as I put it on, it's like gone. It gets stuck in my, my eyelashes, and then it flakes for the rest of the day. So this one isn't good on the waterline, even though the color is really pretty, and I wish it stayed in the waterline. I've been using it. I'm more than halfway done with this eye pencil. So I wound up learning that if I put it just on my upper lash line, then it works just to do that tight line. So while I suggest like almost all of the Urban Decay pencils don't get Tornado, it's just, especially if you want it for your waterline. It does work really well on like my lower lash line with shadow on top. But I want a liner that can do both, be on my waterline and on my like lower lash line, and that one just doesn't cut it. MODA had came out with these really cool prismatic like paddle brushes, and I went to a Walmart that was like 45 minutes away whenever they released, and I got myself and my daughter a set, and I like them, and I absolutely love like having a paddle brush. But the thing that disappoints me about this is that the bristles are so dense that foundation gets stuck in there. I did use this one today, but it's so hard to clean, like really hard to clean. And so because of that, I'm disappointed in this brush. I like the finish that it gives, even though I still have to go in with a beauty blender. I just wish that this was easier to clean. Which segues into the next product, Beauty So Clean Conditioning Brush Cleanser. I ordered this off Beautylish because I figured if Beautylish sells it, then I can clean my natural hair bristle brushes with it. It doesn't do that great of a job cleaning my brushes though. It gets them wet and then like some of the pigment comes out, but not all of it, and they're still basically like dirty. I much prefer the Cinema Secrets like spray cleanser stuff over this one. I'll continue to use this one until it's gone, but I won't ever repurchase the Beauty So Clean. If you're looking for like a quick dry cleanser, do the Cinema Secrets. That one's amazing. This one is just, I don't know. It just doesn't clean the brushes that great, and it doesn't dry super fast. So this one's a no-go. I won't repurchase this one. A face powder that I bought because Wayne Goss said it was amazing is RCMA No Color Powder. And if you can tell, I've used up quite a lot of it, but it causes flashback on me, even though it says it will set your makeup with a flawless finish that won't cause flashback. I feel like whenever I wear this, I look really pale, and I don't like that. I need some color in my skin. Also, I don't feel like this sets my foundation very well. I tend to get more oily throughout the day whenever I'm wearing this as compared to like my MAC Patrick Star powder. So this one's kind of disappointing because I was hoping that it would be amazing for only 12 bucks, which is a great price for this, but it's just doesn't live up to my standards of what I need a loose powder to do. Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. Y'all know what this is. I have a big one that I got sent from Influenster, and I have like a mini one that I probably got in Sephora Playbox. Occasionally I will try and use these, and they just don't work. It balls up on my skin. It doesn't fill in pores. Like I shake it, shake it, shake it. It makes my foundation look terrible. I don't know what the big deal about this is, or what Smashbox has made to be a big deal about this primer, because quite honestly, it's not that great. I don't get it. I don't know. I'm just disappointed in this item. I'm sad because I had gotten a big size of it from Influenster and I don't like it. I think it's a terrible primer. The last item I have here is by Bobbi Brown, and it's their Intensive Skin Serum Concealer. That was a mouthful. This is a deluxe sample size I got in a Sephora Playbox. They sent me the shade Beige 6, and the color is okay for me. I mean, I'm not mad about it. It's a little bit yellow. But whenever I put it on my under eyes, I'll dot it, and then I almost always go in with my beauty blender to blend out concealer. It like sticks, and it looks like I messed up something, and I didn't. I just dotted it on. I don't know. It's really strange. It's like it gets stuck, and then once you try to blend it out, it doesn't want to go anywhere, so it leaves like this weird creasy layer. I think it would be awesome if it didn't do that, but also the coverage isn't super great. Like I can still see my dark circles on whenever I wear this. I would never pay the full price or purchase the full size of this Bobbi Brown concealer. I'm sure it's really expensive anyways. But yeah, I like a concealer that blends out. And the one that I've bought multiple times is the Bare Minerals, what's this called? The Bare Minerals Bare Skin Ultimate Coverage Serum Concealer. So if this one was more like this one's a little bit creamier, I think I'd be happy with it, but I think that this is just so serum-y-like. Serum-y-like, is that even a word? That it doesn't really conceal. Yeah, this is my holy grail. I love this concealer. All right, so those are some items that were disappointing to me in my makeup life. Some of them I'm going to continue to work on. Others, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I have some people that I can probably send them to, but yeah. Please don't take offense if any of these things are like your favorite items in the entire world. Not everything works for everybody. And that's all. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!
My last item that I have here is Bobbi... The last item that I have here is Bobbi Brown's Intensive Skin Sealer Skin... What the heck? I like the formula, though. I just wish that they would have not such a yellow foundation. I'm looking really white. Like pale. Hopefully it comes off a little bit darker.